As a business owner, entrepreneur or marketer who's wanting to create their own video content to drive their business forward, you've no doubt heard how critical good audio is when it comes to producing engaging and effective videos. In this video, I'm going to walk you through some of the best sorts of mics you can use when you begin your video creating journey and you're shooting on your smartphone. I'm Jeremy and I'm a video creator and video marketer with 20 plus years of experience in the UK broadcast TV. I understand what it takes to make compelling video and how vital good audio is in the program making mix. Now, I hate saying it because my professional heritage is as a cameraman, but your audience will wear slightly ropey visuals so long as they can hear what's going on. Nothing will get viewers turning off quicker than bad sound. So even at a lo-fi entry level of smartphone filmmaking, if you want your videos to be successful, to really resonate with your audience and to ultimately drive your business growth, you need to invest in decent audio equipment. Now, we're not talking about spending thousands of pounds or dollars on massive mixing desks. We're just talking about £100 or so on ensuring that you're capturing the best quality audio possible for your video production. So if you want to know what microphones to use for your smartphone filmmaking, stick around. The first thing to say is to never rely on the inbuilt mic in your phone. And this is because it's designed to be used right next to your face, and it's not designed to pick up your voice when you're stood 3 meters away filming. Phone mics are designed to pick up sound from a very wide area. So when you're filming and you're a few feet away from your phone's inbuilt mic, the phone will pick up your voice, but it will also pick up all the noises from a really wide surrounding area. Now, obviously, that is not ideal. You don't want your voice to be competing with noises off in the overall mix of the sound. You want your voice to be isolated and present, so the audience don't need to make any effort at all to hear what you've got to say. Now, there are a few types of mic that work really well with smartphone filming. The first type is the clip mic. These are also known as Lavalier mics or personal mics. They're the discreet little mics that typically you clip onto a lapel. These are great little mics and are ideal if you're filming interview type setups where it's typically someone talking to camera like this. You can pick up entry-level clip mics for around about £15 or $20, but to get a decent quality version you'll be looking at something like the Rode LavMic Plus, which you can get hold of from around about £45 or $55. Ultimately, you're paying for better quality manufacturing and a product that will last a lot longer in the field. So your choice can be guided by the kind of filming you're likely to do and the frequency of use of your kit. However, as someone who is a professional kit owner and who hires high-end broadcast kit a lot, I would always advise that you invest in the best quality kit you can possibly afford. In the long run, it is much more economic. But before you rush off and buy the LavMic Plus, there is something else you need to consider. You need to think about the device that you're plugging the microphone into. Some devices like mobile phones, tablets and laptops power the microphones from their internal power source. On the other hand, other devices, typically such as DSLRs and other stills cameras that shoot video, as a rule of thumb, don't power the microphones from their internal power source. This means that the microphones you plug them into need to have their own power source known as phantom power. The mics that don't require phantom power are known as dynamic mics. Typically, these are the simplest style of mic and they're not the most sensitive. On the other side of it, condenser mics require phantom power to activate the circuitry within the mic and are much more sensitive microphones, and as a result, you'll get better quality sound out of them. One example of an affordable condenser mic that you can use in conjunction with your phone is the Deity V Lav. Now, you can pick one of these up for around about £55 or $65. The V Lav is a great all-round microphone and it's powered by 2 watch type batteries and only supplies phantom power if it needs to. So the mic itself will only supply power if it can't get power from the device it is plugged into. That's why it's an ideal mic for beginners who are new to smartphone filmmaking. I'll pop links to the products I'm mentioning in the description below. Another thing that you should definitely invest in when you're buying your first mic setup for your mobile filmmaking is a wind gag. These are the little fluffy things that you pop over the top of the microphone. They're also known as fluffies or dead cats. Now, these little chaps are absolutely essential if you're filming outside. They effectively shield the microphone from the effects of wind noise. And if you try and record without a wind gag protecting the top of the microphone, the merest puff of wind will render your sound pretty much unusable. Now, a lot of kits that you buy do come with wind gags as part of them, but if not, you can pick up wind gags from around about £15 or $20 for a set. Wonder where I'm going to put the links to those. Now, before we start talking about directional mics you can clip onto the phone themselves, I just wondered if I could ask you to hit that cheeky little like button if you're getting value from this video, which I really hope you are. Now, that's what this channel is all about, empowering entrepreneurs, business owners and marketers to crack on and get creating video content in the right way, so ultimately they power your business growth. Now, if that sounds like your cup of tea, then I'd love you to join our community, which you can do by simply hitting subscribe. So another option you have for microphones that will work with mobile phones are directional shotgun mics. Now, shotgun mics are great in that they minimize the noise that they pick up from either side, focusing instead on picking up the sound from directly in front of the microphone. So these mics would suit a situation where you don't have time to mic someone up. If you're filming, for example, on the go, grabbing interviews where you don't have time to clip a lav mic on and route the cable. For example, if you're doing interviews at a convention and you're just grabbing sound bites from people as they pass by. In this situation, a shotgun mic would be ideal. One option is the Rode VideoMic Me. This compact shotgun mic comes in Android and Apple flavors, and you can plug it directly into the audio jack in the phone. It's a plug and play type setup designed for ease of use, so it'd be ideal for a beginner. Rode themselves are a reputable manufacturer of sound kit, and this lightweight gun mic also includes a headphone jack, which allows you potentially to listen to the sound you're recording on headphones, depending though on the app that you're using for recording. As well as that, as part of the kit, the VideoMic Me comes with a furry windshield as standard. Now, you can pick this mic up from around about £50 or $60 or so, and as it's you, I'm going to put the link in the description below. It's just the kind of guy I am. Another brand who make amazing quality broadcast kit is Sennheiser. Their entry-level MKE 200 directional on-camera microphone features built-in windscreen and shock mount. What that means in real life is that you don't need to buy a fluffy, and also the microphone is isolated on a shock mount, so any knocks or bangs, if you're filming without a tripod, don't get transmitted through the body of your phone and to your mic. The MKE 200 is available from around about £90 or $100 or so. This would be a really good investment for a video creator who needs really good quality sound kit that will last. Now, whilst I don't own this particular mic, I do own Sennheiser radio mics, and I have to say the quality and build of their products is impressive. They're designed for very regular use, and as a manufacturer, they are one of my go-tos. So that's the clip mics and the shotgun mics. Coming up, we're going to talk about radio mics, so be sure to click the screen in a second to learn all about the entry-level options when it comes to wireless mics. In the meantime though, between the shotgun mics and the clip mics, you've got what it takes kit-wise to jump straight into creating great sounding video content. Listen, I really hope you got loads of value from this video. If you did, just let me know by giving the naughty little like button a tap. If you found this video useful, which I hope you did, then please do think about subscribing to our channel. I'd love to welcome you to our community, and all you need to do is just hit the little subscribe button. So stick around for all sorts of wireless mic goodness. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.